Life is an open secret. It's not a riddle to be solved, but a truth already revealed. Today we talk not to discover something new, but to recognize something ancient. Not to solve a puzzle, but to see what has always been in front of us. We often approach life as if it were a riddle, something hidden, something coded, something that requires intelligence, efforts, and time to solve. We think one day I will understand life, but I tell you, life is not a riddle. A riddle hides its answers. Life does not. Life is an open secret. It is like the sun shining in the sky. The sun does not hide itself. It is fully available, fully visible, yet a blind man cannot see it. The problem is not that the sun is hidden. The problem is that the eyes are closed. In the same way, life is not concealed. It is we who are closed. There is an illusion of complexity. We complicate life because we have been trained to believe that truth must be complex. A young student once went to his wise master and asked, "Master, what is the meaning of life?" The master smiled and said, "Drink tea." The student was disappointed. "Is this some kind of a metaphor?" he asked. The master replied, "No, just drink tea." The student left confused, thinking the master has avoided the question. But the truth is, the master had given the answer in its purest form. Life is not hidden in abstractions. It is present in the simplicity of the moment. But the mind says, this is too simple to be true, and thus it misses the truth. Life is the open secret of presence. It reveals itself only in presence. When you are fully here, without past, without future, without mental noise, life is no longer mysterious. It becomes self-evident. Have you noticed the child playing? There is no philosophy, no theory, no searching. Yet the child is deeply connected to life. Why? Because the child is not trying to solve life. The child is trying to live it. The moment you try to solve life, you step out of it. Life is not an equation. Life is an experience. The closed minds are there in an open world. Imagine standing before an open door, yet insisting that you are trapped inside the room. This is the human condition. The door is open, always has been. But the mind keeps saying, there must be a hidden key somewhere. So you spend your entire life searching for the key to the door that was never locked. This is the human tragedy. Life is available. Truth is available. Joy is available. But the mind is occupied with doubts, with fears, with concepts, and with endless analysis. And so, what is open appears closed. Here we have to compare knowledge with seeing. We accumulate knowledge, thinking it will reveal life. But knowledge is like collecting maps, while life is the territory. You can gather thousands of maps, memorize each route, each path, but unless you walk, you will never arrive. Similarly, you can read scriptures, attend satsangs, listen to countless teachings, but unless you see directly, the secret remains unseen. And here comes the biggest paradox. The more you know, the more you think there is something to know. The more you search, the more you assume it is hidden. But the moment you stop searching, you begin to see. I heard a story of a fish and an ocean. A small fish once asked an older fish, I keep hearing about the thing called the ocean. Where can I find it? The older fish laughed gently and said, You are in it. The small fish replied, No, this is just water. I want ocean. This is our condition. We are surrounded by life, immersed in it, made of it. But yet we keep asking, where is life? What is life? The answer is not somewhere else. It is this. It is here. It is now. But have you ever wondered why the secret remains unseen? If life is so open, why do we not see it? Because we are looking in the wrong direction. We look outward. We look for achievements, possessions, recognition. We look forward towards some future enlightenment. We look backward into memories and identities. But life isn't in any of these. Life is in the immediacy of being. And the mind avoids this because it cannot control it. It cannot define it, or it cannot capture it. The mind prefers riddles because riddles can be solved. Life cannot be solved. It can only be lived. So what we need is a shift from solving to seeing. The moment you stop treating life as a problem, everything changes. Instead of saying, what is the meaning of life? You begin to experience meaning in every moment. Instead of seeing truth, you begin to see truth in what is. This is the shift from seeking to seeing. And in this seeing, the open secret reveals itself fully. Life is not hiding from you. It is you who are hiding from life. Beyond thoughts, beyond identities, beyond endless questions. Life is something we are never able to figure out. The more we try to unravel it, the more entangled it becomes. All our efforts to solve life are like a story I once heard, attributed to Aesop. He tells of a centipede, an animal with 100 legs, walking effortlessly along a path. A rabbit saw it and became deeply puzzled. Perhaps the rabbit had been trained in the school of logic, because a strange question arose in his mind. With the 100 legs, which one do you move first, and then which, and then which? How do you keep the track? Don't you get confused? Don't you stumble? Unable to bear the mystery, the rabbit stopped the centipede and asked, Wait, I'm a student of logic, and I am in great difficulty. We manage with 4 legs, that's easy, but you have 100. How do you coordinate them? The centipede replied, Until now, I have walked perfectly well. I have never needed to think about it. I have never wondered which leg moves first and which follows. But since you are insisting, let me think and tell it to you. The rabbit waited. The centipede tried to walk and immediately stumbled and fell. With a sad heart, it said, My friend, your logic has created trouble for me. Please keep your logic to yourself and never ask this question to any other centipede again. We were living joyfully without any confusion, without any question. We never thought about which leg moves first, yet we walked perfectly. This is exactly what has happened to human beings. No rabbit needs to come and ask us questions. We ourselves becomes the rabbit. We keep questioning, analyzing, dissecting, and slowly we lose the natural flow of life. We capture our questions and then manufacture our answers. And the tragedy is our questions are wrong to begin with, and the answers become even more misleading. Every answer gives birth to new questions, and then there's a crowd of questions, a crowd of answers, and the mind becomes a marketplace of utter confusion. And the moment comes when a person no longer knows what is it about. Love. Let's take love. Let's take poetry. What is love? What is poetry? What is life? You have lived with these whole existence, yet the moment they are questioned, clarity disappears. Take love for example. Everyone talks about love. Poems are written, stories are told. Almost everything revolves around love. But if somebody asks, what is love? Then there is no clear answer. In fact, it seems that those who cannot live love write about it. Writing poetry is easy. It follows rules, rhythm and structure. But love breaks all structures. Poetry has meter, love is meterless. Poetry has rules, love is ruleless. Poetry has to be learned, love cannot. Poetry is created by arranging words. Love is born when all arrangements collapse. So the real understanding of this, life is not a problem to be solved. It is a mystery to be lived. The moment you try to figure it out, you become like a centipede, stumbling. The moment you simply live it, without overthinking, without dissecting, life flows beautifully. And perhaps the greatest wisdom is not in having answers, but in dropping unnecessary questions. Because some things are not meant to be explained, they are meant to be experienced. Drop these questions and all reasons, even for a moment, and suddenly life is no longer a mystery. It is obvious, not obvious to the intellect, but obvious to the awareness. So, my beloved friends, life is not a riddle waiting to be solved in the future. It is a secret already revealed in the present. It is open like the sky, silent like the depth of the ocean, simple like a breath. But to see it, you must be available, not intellectually, but existentially. Not as a thinker, but as a witness. And when you truly see it, you will laugh. Because what you were searching for your entire life was never hidden. It was always here. It was always you. Life is an open secret. Live it to the fullest.